Welcome back to Donkey Kong Country Returns. On our way to World 6, we stumbled across a barrel labeled RJK, and guess who we found in it?
What am I doing here? Where did I come from? I was like in my room and then suddenly appeared here.
Put it back, put it back. Put it back.
Put it back where you found it, Steve.
Put it back. We'll try again for Dixie next time.
Oh, come on.
By the way, Matt, welcome to...
Oh, come on, it's tradition at this point.
By the way, Matt, welcome to Gilligan's Island.
Welcome. Oh, hey, it's these guys from one of the content.
Thanks for having me, assholes.
No problem.
So,
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I insisted we waited till you got
Thank
here.
you.
It's like you're the guest of honor or something. Isn't that right, Steve?
What? I just want to try to
whoa,
put Gim
whoa.
as...
Whoa, get that star... Get
yeah,
that stuff
black
off
goop.
him.
You gotta be careful when you're in the black goop, because then your movement will be much slower.
Oh, yeah. DK gets sticky with tar, and that's never fun.
yeah.
Well, tar is
Anyway,
not
like I was
easy
saying,
to...
I'm just trying to be a good
Tar
friend
is
and get him
not easy
involved.
to wash out on fur.
Oh, no.
Well, not unless you're DK, of course.
Nope.
Of course, he can just... Oh, whoa. Scale piranha
Yep.
plants.
Extendos.
So this is interesting. This is a... These are new enemies, finally. Supposed to just tikis and animals.
Pretty much we're in the dinosaur graveyard now.
Huh.
Still wish that there were Kremlings.
Anyway. Oh, no!
Whoa!
Too high in that jump. What the heck
Blah,
tiki
blah,
instrument
blah.
was that?
And that's what happens when you wish for Kremlings.
Ha!
All that. I
Haha.
don't know. I guess something botched up when I was editing the video.
No, not that. I was saying the tiki. I was trying to remember. I was trying to see what shape that tiki was in, or what instrument it's trying to be.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, so we'll have to see the next time Steve dies, which could be any minute now, because not for nothing. This world is pretty tricky.
Yeah, this is. I'm getting world, especially with the rate these platforms are moving. I'm getting that beehive level from Tropical Freeze World 5.
Oh yeah.
Not too bad of a comparison, actually.
Yeah.
Although being fair, unlike with World 4, which I think is kind of an unfair spike, this feels like a bit of a more balanced spike.
I can agree to that.
Onwards. So, I don't know if we had asked because I don't know if he's actually been in the playthrough or not. Matt, have you ever
No.
played the Donkey Kong Returns?
On my 3DS.
Oh, cool.
Ah, just like me.
Okay.
Does the
So, is Returns the only one... I was about to say, is Returns the only one you played, or have you had experience with Tropical Freeze as well?
I have kind of, but not like a huge amount.
Okay, just thought I'd ask. Now, what were you asking, Logan?
does the tar act like that thing?
Okay, I don't know
Yeah,
how I
that's a-
died there,
that's a- I
because
think
I
that's a-
clearly
I think-
bounced on top of them.
Yeah, that's kind of his bullshit. But I think that's a xylophone.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Does the tar act like quicksand?
No, it doesn't. Not that I remember. Anyway.
No.
Okay.
No, you don't sink. Like I said, it just limits your mobility.
All right.
Yeah. It's a nuisance.
So it doesn't seem too dangerous on itself. Only if we have to start like dealing with enemies like Dark Souls style.
Yeah. Or high stakes platforming like this.
Oh jeez. Okay, jump. I hate
Yeah, platforming can be a little bit trickier if you're not patient.
it when it's like I'm jumping, but I'm not even really going. I'm not really ascending because of how fast it's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also expect a lot of barrel puzzles like that.
Where you have to aim your trajectory.
Aye.
Oh jeez. So okay.
At least they're not skulls for now.
So
That is true.
So Matt, which would you say is your favorite world from Donkey Kong Country Returns?
Not sure.
I
Yeah, I
know
don't
which one
know.
is not. I know which
You're
one's
fine
not
with any
heights.
answer. Yeah, I was about to say, you're fine with any answer as long as you don't say World 4. Oops.
Was worth it.
I
was
think
it worth it,
World
buddy?
4 is my favorite.
You can leave now.
You're dead to me.
Fine.
I can smell the tar in that mouth. That's a little
jeez.
bullshit.
Come on. Okay.
But in all seriousness, you're free to like whichever world you want. But yeah, since you weren't here with us, I guess I was just pausing to see if I got everything. But yeah, it was made very apparent that World 4 is my least favorite. Thankfully, it's the shortest level, but thankfully it's the shortest world. But devil damn it, it's also the hardest.
Yeah, he wasn't a
gimmicks.
he wasn't a fan of all the vehicles because they're insta killers.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Keep going.
Once again, the host has to leave the building and leave his subordinates to take over.
Now we'll be fine. So, more prehistoric stuff. Can't believe how many worlds are in this game. I'm surprised.
Well, to be fair, it's about as many worlds as, say, a typical Mario level. Or, excuse me, a typical Mario game.
True, but I'm trying to think, like, how many... There's only, like, 6 worlds in the original DKC3? Or DKC, I should say.
Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, there was only 6 worlds in that game.
I'm not sure if that counts
And then-
as Galleon or not, but...
Galleon? Yeah, Galleon was pretty much its own stage.
Diddy Kong Country, or Diddy's Quest, whatever.
Diddy's Conquest.
Diddy's Conquest, I know, made up for how many worlds. Like I think there were fewer worlds, but I know all in all, Diddy's Conquest had a lot more levels per world.
Diddy's Conquest, I think, had the same amount of worlds, and a little more, thanks to the Lost World.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Look at your
That's
favorite
no
part.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Again,
Actually,
thank you.
these aren't quite as bad as the ones in World 4, in my opinion.
He said as he
Despite
fell
stuff
right
like that.
into the tar.
As he says, he goes right into the tar pits. No wonder the dinosaurs here died off.
Like, this is platform that I would have expected. Like, I'm seeing here platform that I would have expected from Tropical Freeze's Golden World, extra world. With all the bouncing
True.
between paths. Hey, this is pretty tricky.
Well, that's why they scaled down the difficulty a bit in the other game, even though that game is about as hard in points, if not
Oh,
harder.
hey, it's a darker version of Jungle James.
Son of a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually do like this remix.
Me too. I mean, yeah. Even though this is though this is quite clearly a blatant remix of Minecart Madness from the original game, it's still got some charm to it.
Oh, this is fun.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
no,
hey, you know what?
okay.
You can't say Retro wasn't creative with its platforming.
They definitely were.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, Mario.
There.
Don't worry,
It's
we're done.
You call that new?
Nice.
Ooh, what's in here?
Sweet.
Dang. That was pretty awesome.
What am I gonna get?
Fun.
Bananas.
Yay.
Just because I haven't said this
That's
in a long
true.
time. Banana Slammer.
Oh, God, you asshole.
Back in the action once again. So that was just another level. Gosh, we're not even halfway
Is the actor
done
still
left.
even around?
Actually, this world doesn't seem to have too many levels in it. Actually, now I'm looking at it.
Eh, it really
Yeah.
doesn't.
Not too many.
Okay.
Might be the second shortest world, actually, not counting the special world.
True. Oh, yeah. What world? Special world.
Special level.
By the way, while we watch this, I
You know
shall
what I
be
mean.
eating.
What are you eating?
Pepper Jack Cheez-Its.
Huh.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
I like
They are
Pepper Jack cheese.
delicious.
I like Cheez-Its in general.
Cheez-Its
It's
are
pretty
awesome.
fun.
Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, okay, that guy was weighing it down. I see.
And that's the gimmick. Lots of weighty platformers.
And
Platforms, I mean.
and platforms that just can't handle the stress of us bouncing on them.
Honestly, Returns games don't give as much love as they should, because I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of nostalgia whoring for the DKC games, but when you stop to think about it, those platformers are pretty, well,
Something
Dated?
I like.
Well,
Something I've always liked
dated.
about. Something I've always liked about the DK games anyway, was that with Mario you got, especially like with Mario, it always felt like they were adding a new gimmick in terms of like how.
Wow, it looks like these birds ate a Hot Pocket too soon.
Ha. What was it?
birds. You mean tikis?
The Tiki Thinkies.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Tiki
The
bird.
fire
Yeah,
tikis.
tiki boys.
What was it? Like with Mario, with its platforming, they would always just add a new gimmick or a new like way to like move about the place. Hence, Cat Mario, Ghost Mario,
Meow.
World Mario.
Well, Flex World Mario at least is better than fucking Propeller Mario.
Right. So things like
Why was that put in Mario Maker instead of Squirrel Mario? I mean, it works exactly like Cape Feather, only a little less so.
so things like that.
It works
Except you can't
it
actually
works
fly
like
with
Kid
it.
Feather, except not at all.
In any case, so things like that Meanwhile, something that I've always kind of appreciated about the level design of what's with the center thing? Does that mean like they're locked or?
There you go.
I think they're attached to specific gears.
Ah, okay. Anyway, oh rats. But with something that I like about the Donkey Kong games, for the most part, is that even until now, you know, excluding 64, of course, was that the platforming never really changed. Like in terms of like the controls, like with Donkey Kong, it's still pretty bare bones. You got your roll and you got your jump, and
the occasional animal buddy.
And beyond that, it's just been them coming up with new ways to make how you go. Oh, you had to break the rock. And it's been them making these cool levels, like how to continue working with those same mechanics.
True, though at the same time it does
on the level design than the mechanics.
Well, yeah, though at the same time, part of me feels like the older DKC games are a little on the repetitive side nowadays.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I kind of like about retro, anyways. That the DKC games, they didn't change enough.
Exactly.
So they would just put more enemies or different enemy types. They wouldn't so much change the platforms
or change the jungle to Canada.
Right. But other than that, they never actually changed the platforms or how the level responded or reacted to Donkey Kong. They just changed.
If I had to make an assumption, I think the main reason that if I had to make an assumption, I guess the main reason they did that is because they felt that the core gameplay was already so well polished that they felt like they didn't necessarily need to, or they would run the risk of making a change that would kind of break the flow of the mechanics.
It's the Mario effect. It's the Mario effect.
Pretty much, though. I guess to give the original DKC trilogy some sort of credit, they did sort of change things up occasionally because of the animal buddies. But aside from that, it was pretty much the same thing almost every time, and that's kind of why I'm not gonna disagree with people that think that the original DKC trilogy is kind of overrated. Wow.
Wop wop wah.
And DK couldn't handle that.
The other thing, but I mean, yeah, but because I guess to be fair, how many? That also did sort of help to the original DKC trilogy, because how many games were they able to release over the course of such a short amount of time?
3.
And like, what was it, 3 in a year or 3 in?
1 per year.
Oh, yeah. So that I guess will be that I guess is what it was able to do as a result of having simpler level design or simpler level makeup anyway.
It's pretty much the Mega Man effect.
Right.
Yeah.
Until Mega Man 9 and 10, in which they introduced sliding again.
I still hated the fact that they got rid of Mega Man's sliding ability, and I love it. And I love that the Archie comics actually poked fun at that.
Give me some of them banana coins. I have bills to pay.
To who?
Taxes and bills to pay.
Even in Donkey Kong Country, there's a thing called freaking
taxes.
Yeah.
Yes, we get it there.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I don't even know what voice that is. Like, what kind of
one
voice that is.
of my favorite people on Vine, Thomas Sanders, he recently did a thing making fun of taxes. And it's like it goes like the imagination of being a grown-up. And goes like, I'm doing grown-up things. Yeah, responsibility. The reality. Mommy, what are taxes?
Yeah.
Well, taxes aren't so horrible. Like, unless you're like self-employed, from what I've heard. Like it also depends on like what your dependencies are. And now I'm all talking grown-up crap.
I don't know why, but for some reason this is reminding me of two different things.
This is
First off is an old episode of Rugrats where...
Sorry, this is Jamesman the Reginald's channel, aka the place where grown-uphood dies.
You can say that for pretty much any Let's Play channel.
What the heck happened?
Yeah,
there?
that's good.
I was about to say, since we're talking about adulthood and taxes, for some reason that makes me think of two things. One, the one episode of Rugrats where Tommy and Chucky pretend that they're grown-ups, complete with like, they still have their baby heads, but they have like grown-up bodies and they go to work, where it's like, it's like when they're doing like paper pushing, they're like pushing paper with brooms like it's like a hockey game and whatnot.
Nice.
That's pretty cute.
And for some reason, when we got to taxes, that just reminds me of an episode of Third Rock when they were figuring out taxes for the first time.
Wait,
Will I are not taxes?
Third Rock
I can't
from
believe
the-
no humans ever thought of that before.
Third Rock from the Sun or 30 Rock?
Third
Okay.
Rock from the Sun. You know, with
Yeah.
John Lithgow.
It was over.
Mommy, what's jury duty?
Can we have a episode of something called 30 Rock from the Sun?
Maybe. I mean, you
Well,
never
this
see a
thing will
crossover,
get to
wouldn't
it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I've never
I
seen
honestly
Third
wouldn't
Rock.
mind a Third Rock
Give John
reunion.
Lithgow a job!
Well, Third Rock from the Sun's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I've never seen the show ever.
It is
I've just-
Well,
great.
it's a
actually-
British show, so that's kind of pretty much
What?
fine.
Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure it's British.
He's saying Third Rock,
Oh.
not 30 Rock.
Yeah, Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, Third Rock is British?
I was pretty sure it was. Or it's some
No,
sort of- it's
John-
definitely not
No, it's
American.
not. It's
John
very
Lithgow,
American.
yeah,
Oh, it is?
John Lithgow is
Oh.
American, Joseph Gordon-Levitt
I thought that-
is American.
Yeah, but Walking Dead's American, but the guy who plays Rick is British.
Good point.
There you go. I was pretty sure that was...
Long story
Never
short,
mind then.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
long story short, Third Rock is a great show. I actually think, like a lot of shows I need to get you into, I think it's also on Netflix.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I need to start watching Psych.
Oh, I love
there's a lot of-
Psych.
There's a lot of shows I gotta get into. I tried watching Big Bang Theory. If you're a nerd, it's not fun.
Alright, hey,
Yeah, Big Bang
Hey.
Theory, being
I
fair,
will
that's a
say-
show that's made for a very specific audience.
alright, can I say something? I don't hate the show. I don't think it
Go
is
ahead.
good, but I don't hate it. Actually, it does have good scenes and good stuff. Heck, there's actually
It has its
There's
moments,
a-
but it's a little overhyped.
there is actually a Lego set based off of the living room, and I have it.
Wow.
Hey,
I just
but-
say.
Wait.
Nice.
Sorry.
That's where I go to.
Yeah, probably there are some really good jokes. Like, one of my favorites is Howard. He used to live with his mom, and one of the characters was coming over to apologize to him, and like the whole scene took place outdoors, and it was just like, okay,
Can I interrupt you for a sec, Matt? That part sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, that
That is
part of the
unfair.
scene-
Yeah,
scene
that
is-
Yeah,
was
all
really
the
tricky to
boulders,
get
and you
past.
have only. Yeesh.
yeah. But anyway, so the character was apologizing to Howard while the door was open, and you hear the mother in the background after it's all done. In or out? We don't need bugs in here. The bugs only come, mother, because you're their queen.
You're the queen! Yeah, I will. Howard is probably one of the funnier things in that show.
And there are some moments from the show I found was funny, at least while I was in college, or still in college, because I was doing the coding and whatnot. Like, what was it? Crap. What's the name of the guy? What's the name of the Bazinga guy?
That is Sheldon.
That's Sheldon.
Sheldon's algorithm for making friends,
Yeah.
and like how it got into Lupin. That was gosh.
Yeah, this
That
part
part,
sucks
this
too.
is another tricky part.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's tight.
Okay.
There we
Goodness.
go.
But other than there's that big boulder again.
There,
Oh.
Sheldon.
You have to be really quick on the draw for that.
Yeah.
Sheldon
you were saying.
also whenever paintball is involved in the episodes, it always seems to be at some of its funniest. Like one of them, Sheldon blames himself for all these problems that aren't his to begin with, but it's like he goes like, I don't deserve these badges. Tries to rip it off.
He tries to rip him off, and he goes,
Yeah, whatever I.
it's like,
whatever I.
well, I guess I'm a really
Yeah,
good
it goes like-
seamstress.
Yeah, I go like, whatever I don't have in captainhood, I actually make up in sewing. And then, like, he goes outside, he goes like, what are you doing? I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Kirk, Crunch, and Kangaroo.
Card, Spock, and Crunch.
No, Kirk,
Kangaroo, that's
Crunch, and Kangaroo. And then he walks outside. He just
And basically he just
hold on.
walks
He
outside
puts his
and-
arms out and he goes, "Geology isn't a real science." And he just starts getting pelted.
And then he just gets pelted with all the paintballs.
Nice. Nice. Anywho, sorry. Yes.
He was like sacrificing
Sorry,
himself
James,
for the
but yeah,
greater good.
But yeah, basically, the thing that I never really liked about the show, from what I've seen, is by the way, Ramby.
Hey, Randy,
Yay.
long time no see.
Yep.
Don't mind me. You keep on with the tangents. I'll just hold down
Hi,
the fort
Sansi.
because I'm Rampy.
Yes, Ramby.
Not even spikes are a match for Randy.
No, he can stand up to the spikes.
Not even boulders can stop Ramby.
Now, if only I could shoot beams out of my mouth, I would be the next big Mega Man.
So having looked at that since I was hidden secret, is it actually possible to beat this level without Ramby?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because like,
I think it's probably encouraged, but I'm not sure if it's impossible.
okay. Anyway, but
It'd be kind of
this is unique.
doofus of you to not have Randy for the whole thing, because Randy just owns shit.
Ramby's awesome. But anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, the thing that
He owns shit about his... Oh, sorry.
the thing that I never really fully got about freaking Big Bang Theory is the fact that sometimes, a lot of the times, like sometimes there are those good moments, but for a lot of the time for me, the jokes look like they're written by people who are trying to understand nerds. And are
Yeah.
saying like, this is nerdy humor. Let's just have them say a bunch of Star Trek quotes in
Actually,
one line.
what
It's like,
when
that's not.
Yeah, that's not nerdism.
My parents
Well,
love the show. My whole family loves the show. And one episode they mention anime.
I know my mom likes
and, it goes like,
Yeah.
oh, so it's a Japanese cartoon, and Sunday apparently goes, no, it is anime. It is different from a cartoon. My parents are like, that sounds like you, Matthew. I'm like, no, it fucking doesn't, because even I can admit that anime, yeah, it's cartoons. It's animation. It is a
different.
cartoon. It's just
Yeah, they're
different.
different.
they just call it differently.
The culture is different, and most of the time, anime is different, usually geared to a much different audience.
Yeah.
Like you'll find a lot more adult anime than you will adult Western cartoons.
Usually a raunchier audience.
Right. But yeah, it's still animation. It's just a different art style.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Well, most of the time it is, anyway.
yeah, and the thing that I hate is those people who go like, oh, mangas are not comics. They are not called comics. No, you do know in Japan they literally list them as comics.
Right. We just call them manga to differentiate them from our comics. Because
Yep.
we're American and we don't like to accept anything other. But no. But
Well, I think
Well, that was
Queer
short.
Kids has shown that apparently Americans don't like to accept anything other.
basically, the best.
That's why they're
I
bankrupt.
think basically the best way I can sum it up is I do not care for people who watch Big Bang Theory and immediately think that qualifies them as a nerd.
Yeah.
No,
There's a little bit more to it than that, I'm afraid.
I watch it. I find it funny at times, but it's definitely not nerd culture.
Like I said, it's for a very specific set sense of humor. So anyway, join us next time when we might actually try to talk about the
Right.
game.
Yeah, I was about to say, do I need to break out the Homer Simpson again?
Sorry. Okay. See you guys in the next part.
Laters.
Bye.
Very well.